me out the plastic. I've been acting brand new. Really think they really ran. Ooh. Okay, I wasn't supposed to cuss. Like, that was the whole point in me, like, bleeping out the words for myself. So I'm sorry. Hey YouTube, what's up? My name is Kimberly B, as you can clearly see below, also known as Simply Kimberly B on my other platforms, or if you're looking me up on YouTube, whatever. First and foremost, I haven't been here on YouTube in 10, 11 months, I think.
I guess you wonder where I've been.
Cause life was lifing, I went through some things, but honestly, it's like how they say, like, God works everything out for your good. It's true, because it's inspired me in a new way as I'm moving forward. Now that, like, I have overcame some things, thanks to God. First and foremost, I do want to say thank you for tuning into my video today. And I also want to give a big shout out to all of my subscribers. Thank you so much for helping us reach 10K. I can't believe we got, I'm just like astonished. Like, what? 10K? 10 freaking K? What? Thank you for 10K. Thanks for, I mean, I know I haven't had any new content in a while, but, you know, going back to my prior content, I appreciate all the support, and even people that will, you know, reach out to me on Instagram sometimes. Like, I really do appreciate the support. I'm looking forward to continuing this journey of YouTube. It was something that I always wanted to do, so it makes me feel good to share that with y'all. And also too, now moving forward, I like to bring some of like my wellness journey content here and stuff. It's like I'm on a wellness journey for myself, but I'm excited to bring that here to my channel as well and share it with y'all to help inspire other people as well too, so we can do it together, because it's got to get done regardless. We only get one life. We want to make the best of it. So yeah, I do want to thank everybody again. Thank you so much for 10K subscribers. If you are new here, make sure that you go ahead and subscribe as well. This is the hairstyle that I'm doing today. It cost me about $27 to do. It's super cute, perfect for the summer. Get into it. It looks good like this. It look good like this. It look good like this. You know, you can do like a side look. You can do the middle part, and guess what? No pain, y'all. No freaking pain. So if you stay tuned, I will show you guys how to get it done.
All right, y'all. So first of all, be nice. I know my hair look a little crazy right now, but that's why we're here, right? We about to get our hair together. Okay. So first and foremost, you want to start by separating your hair into two sections. Of course, you'll have your back section, you'll have the front section. And then I went through and I did lines, of course, to do those individual smaller parts to section it off for my braiding squares. It just helps me, I think, in the process to get it done ahead of time. And I recommend that y'all pre-part as well too, because it'll definitely speed up the process as time goes along. Honestly, parting is like one of the hardest parts to me. But make sure that you put some oil on your rubber bands as well, so that you're avoiding any unnecessary hair breakage. The rubber bands are just a little bit easier for me, be it that I recently, in January, did a big chop for the third time. I'm going to talk about it later. I got some explaining to do. But in this video, we just going to keep it to the hair tutorial. So anywho, I was just showing y'all what my parts look like. And this is the hair that I used. I had a total of 4 packs originally, but I ended up running out of hair and I had to go back and get a 5th one. So you will need a minimum of at least 5 or more. So to get that view of the back of your head and get your parts as, you know, neat as possible, they're not going to be perfect. If y'all looking at my parts, they are not perfect. Don't stress yourself out trying to have like the most perfect parts in the world, because I'm sure with practice, like, they'll get even better. But nonetheless, have a mirror in your hand, one in front of you that is stationary, and that way you can reflect the, you know, mirrors against each other and you can see the back of your head. So getting into my products for braiding, I have that Cantu. It's like a twist in curl cream. I think you can use it for like locks as well. But then I also just used a leave-in conditioner by Aussie, and I just like to moisturize that into my braid before I get started. So going right into that packet of hair, it comes just like this out of the pack, and you can actually pull it apart and they come apart in like pieces. But for each of my twists, I used about 2 pieces each for each one. You can always do an extra one, like if you have like thicker hair, you want your twist to look thicker. But for mine, I just used about 2 pieces per section. So I went ahead and I zoomed in so hopefully y'all could get a better view. But of course you have that section of your natural hair, and then you also have the 2 pieces of that twist hair we just grabbed, right? What we're going to do is we're going to take that synthetic twist hair and literally wrap it around your natural hair to start. And then you want to use your index finger and your thumb and other fingers, of course, to do your best to hold the fake synthetic hair in place. And we're going to start doing a French braid. The main thing that you want to do is make sure that you keep a grip on the synthetic hair when you first get started on your braid in order to get that neat look. Of course, in due time with practice, it gets easier. But to start off our twist, I actually start off by doing a French braid. The only difference is that we're going to, of course, add that synthetic hair in to give us the twist and the length. So of course, as you continue doing that French braid, where one of the parts is your natural hair, the other 2 of course come from the synthetic hair, you're going to run out of natural hair to keep on doing that French braid basically. So once you get to that point, you see that you're running out of your natural hair, you want to go ahead and start doing the 2-strand twist. The good thing about the Afro braiding hair is that it is already wavy, so it makes it a little bit easier for the twist to form, of course. And right here, I was just slowing it down so you could get like an idea of how I'm placing my hands in order to twist it. Usually as you continue twisting it, it's like a pattern. You'll catch on, I promise. So this is what the twist looks like once I finish twisting my hair. Of course, the ends look scraggly, but do not worry. I'll show you guys how I curl the ends. This is just me returning back to the hair store, of course, as I ran out of hair. I was looking crazy. So don't be like me. Make sure that you get 5 packs or more to do your hair. So I'm going to show you guys a couple more examples of this. I went ahead and I zoomed into some of the clips to make it easier. So hopefully you'll get a good visual if you're a visual learner. If you learn by listening, I'll go ahead and continue. So just showing y'all my little curl pattern here. So before I start braiding that hair, of course, you want to make sure that you have your hair moisturized and make sure that your hair is already detangled. So as you see there, I took the synthetic pieces of hair and I wrapped it around the section of natural hair that I have. Then from there, you want to make sure that you're using your index finger as you continue crisscrossing the hair over one another in order to do your French braid. You want to maintain that pressure, of course, as you get started, because that will help with your grip as you continue braiding down. So as you continue braiding down your hair, eventually you'll get to a point where you notice that you're almost out of your natural hair to continue doing a French braid. So at that point, what you want to do is take the remaining natural hair that's still hanging out and combine it with one of those pieces of the 2-strand twist hair, if that makes sense. Hopefully it does. But of course, what we're going to start doing is doing the 2-strand twist method in order to finish up the twist braid. So that's just taking one piece of hair over the other, over and over again as you keep twisting the hair down. The only thing is, of course, making sure that you grab that natural hair to tuck it in. And then here is another example of starting that braid. Again, using your index finger as you braid down to keep that grip as best as you can. It doesn't have to be the tightest in the world, of course, so that you don't end up with a headache or anything, you know. But yeah, definitely continuing on. Once you get to that point, when you're at the end of your French braid, you're out of natural hair almost, take the end of that natural hair, combine it with the synthetic hair and keep on twisting. So this here is also an example of what your hair looks like if it's not really twisted correctly. Sometimes you will have to go through and untwist that in order to make sure that you get the natural hair tucked in. The best way, of course, again, is making sure that you take that natural hair and combine it with either of those sides of twist hair and keep on twisting. So now that we've officially finished up the whole twisting portion, getting those braids and twists into our hair, it's time to go ahead and fix those ends as well. These are just some little, like, I think they're called perm rod curlers if I'm not mistaken. Usually they're like $1 or $1.50 at your local beauty supply. I believe that sometimes Dollar Trees sell them as well. But you just want to take the end of your hair and wrap it around that. Due to the hair texture, it makes it really easy to make the hair stick to these little like yellow rollers, because they actually have like little like groove thingies at the end. So it's really, really easy. Other than that, this is Kankalon or Kanekalon, however y'all say it. It is the Kankalon hair that you can dip into hot water and it will retain the shape. Other than that, the last thing to do is to rip yourself out of some plastic, because it is time to act brand freaking new, okay? I love this style. It's a wonderful protective style for the summer as well as really any other season as well too.
But y'all, this is the end result. Y'all see the new energy, right? From the start of the video to now. That's what a beautiful hairstyle will do for you sometimes, okay? So yeah, definitely braiding it in is clutch. I went ahead and did my edges as well. You see, you know, get into it. It looks good like this. It look good like this. It look good like this. I hope that this video helped you guys in your process of getting this hairstyle too. If you want it as a summer look, fall look, whatever, I'll definitely be going back to this style again. You will see it again. Make sure that y'all follow me on my socials. I have 2 TikToks, one for me and my kitty cat, Simba. That is Kim and Sim. And then the other one is Simply Kimberly B for my other platforms. That's Instagram as well as a new TikTok I made. Simply Kimberly B. Simply Kimberly B. And curling those ends, I swear, is like a game changer too. Because like it took them from giving like Rasta to giving like I'm going on vacation, you know? We're going on vacation. I wish, but not yet. It's coming. In the name of Jesus. I'm just obsessed. Oh my gosh, I'm so freaking obsessed.